See,
Okay, can you
sometimes
still
just
hear me?
talking about loved ones this happens. Okay, so
Okay.
we got the head for the stroke and the diabetes and the. I think that's in like a trinket box or something somewhere. I wonder where those went. It's like an adamant thing.
Can you hear me now?
I'm changing AirPods. There. Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to tell you, do you know how long it's been since this necklace has been gone?
A while since she passed, right?
Yeah, it's been 30 years.
Yeah, it's probably long gone.
Yeah. No, I think I got to thinking, I can't find my camera on this iPad because I don't use this iPad very often. Okay, there we go.
There you
Now
are.
you can see me. I'm sitting in the dark because I'm in my living room. I usually am here. I was actually just listening to you guys. I wasn't, there we go. So, yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to listen tonight because I've been babysitting all day. I was like, I'm just going to listen tonight. I'm not going to talk or anything. And then I got to thinking, oh my gosh, I have that necklace. I should just see what she says about it. And I was like, oh, but yeah, 30 years. And my aunts and my mom, there's 3 of them and me, and we're the only 4 that got things from my grandma. So it has to be in those trinket boxes and all
Right.
those trinket dishes.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I wonder where those
it's got
are.
to be within, yeah. Well, it's got to be with us 4.
Yeah.
So one of us
that's what I'm
has to have
saying.
it.
If anybody has either the trinket boxes or like I said, a jewelry box or something like that would resemble that, I would check it.
Yeah.
And even
So
if they're boxed up somewhere, are there any that are boxed up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I keep seeing them in boxes.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah, my aunt has everything left of my grandma's. I mean, she's still got stuff. So it's got to be in something like that.
And she has all those things in boxes somewhere, like in the garage or something like that.
In her basement.
Okay. I would check those.
Yeah.
I also feel like I need a cough.
Cough?
Like yeah, like I've got this feeling it kind of feels like I don't know, did she smoke? If she didn't smoke, then it's something. If she didn't smoke, I mean, it just feels like that. You know what I mean? Like it's coming from the chest area, and I do get that with the heart. So it could just be her heart because I noticed that's a new thing with me. Like I feel like I want to cough. Ever used to just cough with her heart? Yep. Okay.
Just in the last like 2 days or something like that, and then she had a heart attack. She had like a congestive heart failure, and she did have really bad circulation in her legs, diabetes.
Okay. Right, so that's what I was getting. Okay, that makes sense. So I am pulling her in, and it's because we were talking about her.
Yeah.
Which happens. I mean, that happened with Shazam and her dad, so it happens.
Right. I was on that live that night with Shazam.
So I'm trying to see what else she can bring in. I would really have your aunt check those boxes in the garage because that's like something that's really like adamant. Yeah. And even if you don't find that, maybe there's something you're supposed to find.
Yeah.
She comes across as like super grandmothery.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like when you think of like those grandmas and all the things that they do for their grandkids, they spoil their grandkids, they cook for their grandkids, they play with their grandkids. It's like that's how she comes across, as very much that kind of grandma.
Yeah, she was like my second mom. Well, she was basically my first mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say she feels like it was more of a close relationship, like she raised you or something. Where does a quilt come in? Is there a quilt that she made, or a special quilt she had that has been handed down?
Yes. An
Okay.
Afghan. An
Afghan.
Afghan.
That's what they call them.
I have
Whatever.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Afghan. Yep. I have that.
All right. She's validating that.
Yep. Yeah, and she was a partier, like a drinker. Her and I in my teens.
Yeah, she
I mean,
seems
she
like
was great.
it seems like she comes across as someone that was more let
She was
loose in her younger years, but she got older and she straightened up in her older years, you know what I mean? Like as time went on, we learn and we grow, and it's kind of like that. She doesn't come across as really strict though. Like she knew you were going to do what you were going to do. And that's how it comes across, because she knew you were going to do it anyways. So at least she knew about it.
Yeah, she was a hip grandma.
Yeah, hip grandma. I could hear her laughing. Did she play like cards or anything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, because I keep getting like card playing and things like that, and she's making my head like tingle. Like I haven't had anybody make my head tingle like that in a while.
She was a lot of fun.
I see her dancing to like a.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, she likes to dance. And it's almost like I hear rock and roll or that kind of like guitar music is what I hear. It
was like country rock.
Yeah,
country rock
okay.
was her.
That makes sense. Guitar music, okay. Okay, this is kind of weird. So she's showing me holding a baby girl in one arm and a baby boy in the other. So usually when I get this, there's either ones on the other side that maybe weren't born, or they were recently born, or they're yet to be born. So if it doesn't make sense now, there might be someone in the family, even great grandkids, that's going to come up. But it's weird. It's like, or it's a twin. I don't know if they're twins. I don't know, because I got a pink blanket in this one and a blue blanket in this one, and she's sitting there holding them. Unless it had something to do with before she passed. I don't know. If it doesn't make sense, just hang on to it. I get everything for a reason, and sometimes it's future stuff.
It does.
Does it make sense?
Yeah, my daughter was a twin.
Okay.
And we don't know what the other one was. And
boy,
my mom, I figured.
Yeah, they're fraternal.
And
Okay, chills.
And the one that passed away, we didn't know what it was, because my daughter I had 2 sacks, one didn't develop. And my daughter, she's 23 now. And then my mom had a miscarriage. And it was a girl.
Okay.
So
I just got the chills. All right, so she's basically got a girl and a boy on the other side with her then. Okay. Yep. And that's why I kept feeling twins. Okay, that would make sense. All right. Gotcha. Yeah. She's giving me chills like a mother trucker. Chills are usually truth, and they're usually when the spirits like wanting to make their presence known. So she just wants you to know that she's got them on the other side with her.
Which I didn't know what mine was.
Yeah. Well, now you do. It was a boy. They come across as, it comes across as fraternal. Like I said, it was fraternal, which makes sense because you had 2 sacks, right? Yeah. So she's got them on the other side. That's a pretty good validation. I've actually never had that happen with the twin thing. But Spirit loves to show the baby stuff. They love to show if a baby's gonna be born, if a baby's passed, they always show me that. So that's something that.
That's awesome.
I keep getting April. Do you know where April fits in? It would be birthday, passing, anniversary, something specific. You, her, or someone connected, alive or past.
I have a sister that was born in April.
Okay. April and August.
I have a daughter that was born in August. My wedding was in August. Yeah.
Okay. They just validate months for things.
She wasn't able to attend my wedding, and she was really upset about that because she had fallen and broken her hip a few weeks before that, so she wasn't able to attend my wedding, and she passed away in that November, so that was pretty upsetting to her.
Right.
So she wasn't able to attend my wedding, but
well, when she went to the other side, she was able to see everything. So she was able to when they replay their lives, so she was able to replay the moments even that she missed if she wanted to. She was able to see it. So I don't know. It's probably just validating that. It's validating both the things. Like there can, be multiple meanings or multiple fits. I keep getting 5. 5 can be 5 months, 5 years, the 5th, May, 5 grandkids, 5 great grandkids, 5 children. I don't know. 5 can fit any of those things, just wherever it fits. So if it doesn't make sense now or you can't figure it out, it's okay.
5 in my family, my immediate family. As in my husband, me, and my 3 kids.
Okay. That could be it. Yeah. She could be just validating your little family that you have,
Yeah.
because it came in after August. It came in after August, so that makes sense. This is weird. I don't really know why I'm seeing this or how it makes sense. She showed me a fountain. It's like one of those little fountains that people have in their yards, kind of thing, is what I'm seeing. I don't really know why. I don't really know why I'm seeing that.
Let's see. Well, I had one in my yard at my last house. But trying to think if we did anything.
I mean, she's just showing me that, and I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure the reason for it. Honestly, I don't know.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay.
I'll have to think about it.
So she's been gone a while then. You said 30 years or something like that. Okay.
She's been gone. It's 29 years this year in November.
She talks about okay, so now she's showing me flashes of things she's seen in your life. So did you have any kids after she passed?
I got pregnant.
Grandkids?
After she passed?
After she passed.
I had all my kids after she passed.
All
She
your,
didn't
okay, because I was going to say,
yeah.
Okay, so that's what's coming in, is she was showing me the births of your children. She's showing me there's some trials and tribulations, and also your kids. There's certain things that they're going that, like, did any of them they have graduations or anything like that? Because it's like she's taking me through the last 29 years, but really fast. So she's showing me bits and pieces of like the most important parts of your life, the birth of your children, the there's something around the age of 5 that happened with one of your daughters, because 5 is coming in again, but it's surrounding one of your kids. So I don't know if there was something important that happened at the age of 5. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Okay,
one of them. It might have been a little less than 5. One of them had mouth surgery. She cut the roof of her mouth. Had to have oral surgery. Yeah.
Okay, so that was a big part. So, and then she shows me graduation. She showed me now. Are they grown up now, right? Because it's like she's taking from
All
baby
graduated
all the
college.
way up, and the graduation and everything. And there's one that she's talking about, an engagement or a future wedding or something like that. There's one of your girls. I mean, they might more, but there's one specifically that she's talking about. So I don't know if it's been recent or.
No, but maybe gonna be.
Could be in the future. Like I said, I get past, present, and future, but she's talking. So you'll have to let me know about that, because she's talking about one specifically. I keep hearing engagement, and then I keep seeing a wedding. So
okay, well, one just got married 2 years ago.
Okay,
but the
so
other
it could
one's
be
not
that.
married or engaged.
Right, so it could be that, because that's one, right, that's married. So she just likes to say things that and maybe I think you wondered sometimes if like she was there at all these important moments, and because you were that close to her, like
I never doubted it.
Right.
Never doubted it.
She's just letting you know that she was. I guess that's her way of showing you that she was there, and she was there at the important moments, and she was there at that wedding. So there's something specific. I don't know if you said it to her at that wedding. Like, you thought about her, or you said something to her before your daughter got married, and and I'm getting the chills. She wants you to know that she heard what you said.
Okay.
And that she was there. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. There wasn't a little fountain at that wedding, was there? I'm trying to figure out where that fountain goes.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yes, there was.
There was? Because maybe that's what she was trying to show me with the wedding.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
It was at a wine yard.
Okay.
It was at a winery.
All right.
Yeah.
Because she shows me the wedding outside, and that's why I was like, well, maybe that's where it belongs, and she was trying to show that she was there, because that's like a
We had fountains there. We had fountains there.
Right.
We had we had outside. I mean, we had
she just wants to validate that she was there. So that's what they do sometimes, is they'll show me something that validates that they saw it, like, so I could tell you, hey, this is coming in, and this is what she saw. So it's just to validate that she was actually there, I guess.
Thank you. Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of times symbolism and
my sons too, but yeah.
So she's just letting you know she's been at the wedding and everything, and she heard what you said that day. I keep getting something. Okay, so I'm trying to understand this. You know how you give somebody before they're married, like something blue, something borrowed, that before they get married? I keep seeing something blue. So I don't know if you gave your daughter something blue, or she had something blue for the wedding.
You know what? I can't remember what I gave my daughter that day. I know I gave her something. It was, I gave her something. I gave her And I think I gave her some of my grandma's that day.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say,
cannot
'cause
for
it feels
life
like it's handed down, and it was something of hers. Is what I was
I know it
getting
is.
at.
I know I did. And I can't for the life of me think of what I gave her.
It's
And I
okay.
know
It doesn't even have to be blue, but that's the reference for something borrowed, something blue. You know how you give that to someone, and it's
right,
like she was trying to tell me that it was handed down from you to daughter to wear at the wedding, or
right.
to have
And
at the wedding.
I know it was my grandma's that I gave her. And because I told her I want it back. But I can't remember for the life of me what I gave her that day because it was just such an emotional day. I can't for the life of me remember even
Right.
what I gave her to.
It wasn't like a pin or something, was it? Because
Honestly, I can't even remember.
okay.
I don't even remember if I got it back.
Maybe your daughter will remember. Maybe ask your daughter.
Oh yeah,
And,
she'll know.
okay,
She
and then
remembers everything.
there's something with the garter. Like, did your daughter wear a garter that day? I don't know why. I don't know
Yeah.
why she's showing
And
me that. I don't know if it belonged to anybody or it was special. I'm not really sure. It's just she's showing me the garter. She shows me a pin and she shows me a garter. So I don't know.
I think the garter was blue. I think the garter was blue.
Was it blue?
If I
Okay.
remember right. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't
Just
either.
what she's giving. So she's just giving things to say she was there. I mean, like I said, I don't know if the garter belonged to anybody or anything like that. Not really sure. It's just to let you know.
Mhm.
Let you know she was there, I guess. Best way. She's talking about I don't know why she's going over this wedding with me. Like I'm getting like every part of this wedding. And she's talking about the father-daughter dance.
Firstborn.
Was there a
The
father-daughter dance? Father-daughter dance?
Yeah.
Okay. She's talking about the father-daughter dance. I don't really know why. I don't know why she's talking about that, but she's talking about that. Like she was there and she watched it, I guess. For some reason.
It was so emotional.
Yeah. So I mean, she's just giving me these parts of this wedding so that you knew she was there. I guess it's really important that she lets you know that she was there. And like I said, because you said something to her, and she's saying she heard it.
Okay.
And she was there because I don't know if you asked her if she was there, but I hear I love you too, and I was there. That's what I hear. So I don't know if that answers what you said to her. Hopefully it does.
I had a whole conversation with her.
Okay. Yeah.
Prior to, so.
I hear you've done well for yourself. That's what she says. And I don't know if that's how she spoke, but I hear the words "you've done well for yourself." So she's very proud of the things that you've accomplished in your life. You're a family person like she was. You're very much like her, actually, is what she's saying.
Yeah.
Probably. I hear
more than
I hear more than I'd like to admit.
Yeah. Isn't that true?
That's the words I heard. More than I'd like to admit.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
And I have no idea why she's talking about cheesecake at this time, but she's talking about cheesecake. So I don't know if she liked it, if you just ate some, or there's some reference to cheesecake. If you ate it together.
I'm surprised she's not talking about Chinese instead.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They can eat on the other side, but I don't know why she's showing me a cheesecake. So I don't know. I don't know if it's a memory you have. If she liked it, if you ate it, what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She liked it.
She liked it?
She liked it, but we ate Chinese more than anything, but she did like cheesecake. It's probably because it was sweet and she wasn't supposed to have it.
Right.
That's probably what she's talking about.
Yeah. So she's probably saying that she used to cheat and have cheesecake. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it comes across that way. Like I used to cheat and kind of do it. And was
Right.
there some kind of dishes or tea, like teacups or something that was handed down?
Oh my God. I can't believe you just said that. I have all of it. It wasn't that it was handed down. It was, she had this certain set of dishes that everybody got. They
Mhm.
had this from these stores. They had these stamps that you turn in to get
Mhm.
these dishes. And they were like those green, I can't even remember the name of what they are. Um, the green dishes, and they have blue ones too. They're blue. Oh, I can't even remember. But anyway, I started collecting them because because she had a set of them when I was growing up, and they reminded me of her. And I started collecting them because she had them when I was growing up. And so I have all of them in my china
Oh,
cupboard. So yeah, so I've collected the whole entire set.
I see. Okay, so because she had them, then okay, so that's why she's talking about that. She said
Yep.
you're more like her than she
Yep.
cares to admit. All right, makes
Yep.
sense. And did she have any rings that were handed down as well?
Yep. I
She
have
talks about
them.
rings and being handed down. And also, is there a namesake?
Me.
Someone that carries her name?
Me.
First or middle? Because I heard namesake.
Um,
So
well, my real name is Elisa, and her name is Alice. I was named after her.
okay.
So
Where does Rose come in? Is there a middle first or middle Rose in the family anywhere?
let's see. Her, I think I'm trying to think if it was her. Is it her sister? Her sister? Maybe one of her sister's middle names.
Okay. Well, I just hear
Yeah.
Rose. So I was wondering if it
Yeah.
was first or middle, or first or
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah, one of her sisters is middle name.
Okay. She get neuropathy in her hands, and I know you said she got them in her legs, but she's talking about I hear the word neuropathy, and she's talking about my arms and my hands.
Okay, now I have it in my arms and hands
Okay.
and clear up to my elbows.
All right. So she didn't. You do.
Right.
Okay.
I do.
Then she's just talking about you.
Yeah.
Have you checked your blood pressure? She says, watch your blood pressure. I don't know why. I don't know if the heart issues and the high blood pressure runs in the family, but she's talking about your blood pressure.
Okay. Well, it runs low, so
Okay.
yeah, I watch it all the time.
Right. Because there's something about it being in the family. The heart issues, the high blood pressure, all that. And it's weird because she links it kind of to the neuropathy a little bit. I don't know if I don't know if it's going to be a future thing or if that's the full cause of it, but it's weird the way that it came in. It was like the neuropathy, and then she was talking about blood pressure, heart. So, I would just, keep an eye on it. Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they'll give you stuff to just watch, because it's genetic. So even if it's not happening now, it's something she wants you to keep an eye on.
Okay.
And I also see, so I don't really know how this fits either, but there's reference to pushing a kid on a swing, but it's a boy. And I know you said you had daughters, so
I have a son also.
You have a grandson, or you have a son too?
I have a son too. Yeah. He's middle.
Did you used to push him on the swings? I don't know why this is coming in.
Yeah. But I also have grandsons.
You have grandsons? Do you ever take them to the park and push them on the swings? Because that's where I was going with the grandsons, because they look little. So she's just letting you know that she's there at that time and that point in time when you're doing that with them. Okay. Because that's stuff she would do. And there's a reference to like doing other things with your grandkids that she used to do with you. I don't know, you pull them in a wagon too, because there's a reference to being pulled in a wagon, but she's talking about you handing down traditions to your grandkids. Like you also did them with your kids and you're doing with your grandkids, and so she knows, because there's something about traditions and things like that. And I think sometimes you even mention, well, my grandma used to do this with me, to them, or to your, when you used to do it to your kids, but now you do it to your grandkids. Makes sense?
Yep.
She says that you were really the light of her life. You really made her days happier. She enjoyed the moments and the times and the memories and all of that you had with her. She says that they were very important and they made her feel young. She said they made her feel young even when she was getting older, There's some kind of memory by the water or the beach or something. It's either a lake or a beach. It's by the water, but there's some kind of trip that comes across as. And if you can't remember it now, it's okay. But
it's probably when I was littler, when I went to
Texas.
I'm
saying you look pretty little, and she shows me like her holding your hand, and you're like just walking along it. So I don't even know if you have a beach where you live, but
I'm in Iowa, but I think we went to visit her in Texas when I was like in kindergarten.
Okay, yeah, you look pretty young. Texas. You look pretty young in this. So, oh, sorry. She says, I just want her to know that I love her and I've never left her. And there's been times in your life where it's been really hard, and I feel like you've spoken to her during those times because you didn't know what to do and you needed her guidance and she wasn't really there physically. So because I see you crying and talking to her and asking her for help and asking her for guidance and all of that, like talking to her like if she was standing there next to you. That's what she says her conversations have been with you, and she's heard every single word. She's gone through all those times with you. And I feel like there's moments where she's even helped you along, where something has happened where you're like, you've asked for it and it's happened, or something like that, and you're thankful. But she says that she was behind that. Does it make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
And
I definitely
she's also showing me butterflies. So I don't know if you connect to butterflies, and when you see butterflies, you think of her, but she shows me butterflies. What was the specific thing that she, like, you asked for and it happened? Like, it seems like it's something really specific that like you wanted help with, and then all of a sudden help arrived about it. It was right after, like a little bit after.
There's so many.
Oh, okay. So there's more than one. Okay,
there's a lot.
All right.
There's more than one.
It's just her way of saying she's been helping you from the other side. Okay, although she hasn't been physical in your life, she's never left you. There's never been a moment or a time where she's left you. She said she's watched you grow up into this wonderful person and this wonderful human being, and she couldn't be more prouder. Because I think sometimes you wonder if she's proud of you, and you wonder, certain things. And so she wants you to know that, yes, she's proud of you. She says you have a really good heart, like she does. And She just keeps saying, I just want her to know I love her. So
sweet. It sounds
and
like her.
she keeps showing me angel wings. So I don't really know where that's coming in at or what that's coming in for. I don't know if someone collected angels or there's something about angel wings. But she just shows me angel wings. So
I don't know. I don't know. I like angel wings. I mean,
okay. There you go.
And I know. And another thing, we in Tennessee, my daughters and I got our pictures and taken in front of angel wings in Nashville.
Oh, okay. So
just recently.
Okay. That's it then.
Yeah.
She's just a symbolic way to say she was there. She knows what's going on.
Awesome.
And
Thank you so
is
much.
her birthday coming up? It's either coming up or just passed because she shows me a birthday cake with candles. Yesterday?
My husband's was yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, she's just validating that, I guess. Because I was just getting ready to let her go, and she's just like, birthday cake with candles. And that's usually just passed or is coming up. So just validating. Just validating she was there. I feel like she's there at a lot of these important events.
I know
they don't really miss our important events, so it's just her way of saying, hey, I saw you yesterday, and I think she knew she was going to come through today.
I
think you were pushed to be on this live.
Yeah,
because I don't think you were originally going to do it. It wasn't a plan. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I knew I couldn't quit chatting in the chat. I was just going to listen.
But I don't even think you planned to even come at first.
No, I was just going to listen. I wasn't going to type. I was just going to listen to you guys. And then I had to chat my big chat. Which I do a lot. I just listen. I don't chat. I just listen.
That's what I try to tell people is whenever we talk about them, it's like we call them to us. And sometimes when you guys talk about your loved ones, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take the moment to talk real quick. So I mean, like I say, this is kind of how I do pick up spirits sometimes. But other times when I want to dial direct, I gotta use a picture or something. But sometimes they do come through this way, just like with Shazam. So that was a good practice.
Yeah.
And I hope it helped you.
Yeah, it did. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna go back down and chat.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't me. It was her. She wouldn't leave me alone.
I know.
She wouldn't leave me alone.
I know.
Persistent woman she is. She persistent. She was persistent in life, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how she came across. Very persistent. And then while I'm sitting here, it's like I get all these tingles on my head. I'm like, okay, she's coming. Don't worry. Just chill out for a second. She's on her way. So thank you for coming live and doing this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to drop in chat if I can figure this out.
Got it. All right. We're going on 3 hours.